Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on today, ladies and gentlemen? And I'm gonna try to make this video. How should I say this? I'm gonna give you the truth, and this is not no hate stuff here. I don't do that type of stuff here. You know what I mean? But I'm just gonna be honest. Those of you that know me know the legend of Next Gen 720. Know how I love my fighters. You know, and let me start off by saying Tekken 7 is a iconic franchise. It is. Tekken, Soul Calibur, I love. Tekken, Soul Calibur, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, now again Killer Instinct, and Injustice. I love them. And also Virtua Fighter. Didn't really get with the King of Fighters and the Guilty Gears and stuff, or the Blaze Blues. That's not my thing. So when they announced that Tekken 7 was coming back out, I was, of course, ecstatic. I was excited. Um, Let me start off by saying this. I said this a while ago that by them releasing, first of all, it was a bad timing to release Tekken 7. Not even a month after the Injustice. Not a good thing. But the game, my God, if you played Injustice, which uses Unreal Engine 3, Tekken 7 is using Unreal Engine 4. It's night and day. I swear, Tekken 7 looks like Tekken Tag on the 360, just polished up a little bit. Horrible. The background, horrible. Now, you're gonna see where I'm going with this. As far as Western developers versus Eastern developers, Japan, you know what I mean? Japan, like I said, again, is the grandfather of gaming. You know, all your classic RPGs and all that stuff, the Fantasy Stars, the Final Fantasies, all that stuff, Dragon Quest, cool. You know, but something happened around the sixth generation. You got a game called Knights of the Republic. You got Jade Empire. Shit, you even got Fable. Those were RPGs, but they took it to another level. You know what I mean? Took it to another level. So what it did was force some Japanese developers, or try to, like Square Enix, what they just did with the last Final Fantasy, to step their game up. See, Japan has put this up in the business model, some of these gaming developers, of spending very little and making a lot. Even what's my man, Kojima, he even said that Japanese developers are getting left behind. Tekken 7 actually looks like an Xbox 360 game. I'm not jiving. It does. Now, not only does it look bad, but listen, gameplay is Tekken. If you like Tekken, you're gonna like it. Gameplay is Tekken. My God, that netcode, shit. Yo, the online for the first 2 days of Tekken is worse than Street Fighter 5 when that launched. I'm not jiving. Real talk. I just don't understand. I don't, man. I don't know if they don't have the manpower over there at Namco, the resources. I don't know what's the financial situation, because shit, they were supposed to be making Street Fighter Cross Tekken or Tekken Cross Street Fighter, because Capcom made theirs and they were supposed to make theirs. We haven't got that yet. I don't know what's going on. To give you a what I'm talking about, Tekken, and don't get me wrong, and it's crazy because I like the game. I was whooping ass all day yesterday. The backgrounds look like a PlayStation 2 title. When it comes on, the characters are kind of shiny, that plastic RoboCop look, and then hell breaks loose. And the game was using Unreal Engine 4. You know what I mean? I don't know what the hell they're doing. Even the PlayStation 4 version of Tekken is not even 900p. It's like 860p or something. The Xbox version is 720. Um, I don't get it. I really don't get it. What's going on? Who's next? Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe because it's crazy. I was talking about this a little bit during my live stream, and I said that. And I listen. And again, I spent $85 on Tekken. I got the deluxe with all the DLC and stuff. Like it literally looks like Tekken Tag on the Xbox 360. It's a little shinier. That's not high, and especially releasing that right after Injustice, probably the best looking fighter of all time. It's been look even better. DOA 5 came out 3 years ago, and DOA 5 looks better graphically than Tekken 7. Something's wrong with that. And that's what some of you are gonna say, well, gameplay over graphics, fine, I'll give you that. The net code is horrible. It's like they running some service from a Wi-Fi or Starbucks somewhere. Yahoo! I don't know what's going on. It's complete trash. Am I going to play it? Yes, I am. I like fighters. But comparing that again, and I said this was not going to sell huge, especially releasing it right after Injustice is not going to do well for them. Maybe they can come out with a patch. I don't know. For the Scorpio, maybe need a patch to make it look and run better on the Pro. But this game looks like feces in motion. Your ground, your feet like they stuck in the concrete. Like, oh my God, I don't know who the lead artist was, but they need to lose their damn job. Maybe they got the janitor to do it. Like, I don't understand. You know, you got all this power within these next generation consoles, and you're not utilizing. Like, it's bananas, man. You know, listen, if Tekken 7 was $25, $30, you wouldn't hear my mouth. You would not hear my mouth. You wouldn't. They released it digitally for like $30 or whatever. You wouldn't hear my mouth. Not nothing. But the game looks bad. This looks horrible. No HDR. It just looks like, listen, man, I can't make this up. But going back, you see the title. You know what I mean? What's wrong with Japanese developers? Is it maybe it's just a lack of resources? Honestly, maybe it's just a lack of resources. I don't know if it's talent. I don't know. You know, people, Google Gaga over Kojima. I think he's one of a few. But and you know what? I like, again, people slam Street Fighter 5. I like Street Fighter 5, you know what I mean? It didn't work at the beginning, it was lacking content. But to give you an example, the way that NetherRealm did Injustice, even Mortal Kombat, with the arcade or the story mode. Compare that to what Tekken's doing. It's like a comic book page thing. Like, it's crazy. Like, this is 2017. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Now I know I can probably get some slack behind this video. And what are you talking about? Oh, nah. That's why a lot of times you hear guys saying that Japan makes niche titles. Because they do. They make games that look like they can run on previous 2-generation hardware. What's going on, Jump In Band? Neverland X said, next gen, I blame El Mega for this whole shit, bro. He kept hyping it fill up. Listen, and guess what? El Mega caught that L. Yes, he caught his hands yesterday in the live stream too. Listen, I don't know. But the game, listen, if you're on the fence about getting it, if you're a Tekken fan, by all means, have at it. If you like fighters or whatever, and have fun with it. It's Tekken. At the end, it's Tekken. Nothing's new. They got this new Rage Meter thing, but it's Tekken. If you're a casual and you like an Injustice, Tekken's not for you. It's not about you. My man here, I got one here, says, my man D Nasty Nash, but who cares about graphics in a fighter? Injustice gameplay is stiff as hell. What? Hey, bro, do me a favor. It's Sunday, right? I want you to find the nearest cathedral. Go in there and confess your sins. Please. Please. There is no excusing. First of all, it's a fighter. A fighter. And it's not even 900p on the PlayStation 4. Like, you're bugging with this. It's not their backgrounds are not even 2D, they're 1D. It's like a Kmart card dancing around in the background. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all bugging. You know what I mean? My man said, Slammer, Japan has plenty of dev talent. Who? Where? Where are these games? You know? Like, for real. My man Dwight 21 was good, baby. Bam, Tekken is Tekken. You know what I mean? If you like, if you like, you know, Tekken, get it. You know, the net code, maybe they can fix that, but it still looks like shit. Shit in motion. My man, Liver Slammer put next gen. He said, just game on PC if graphics bother you that much. You're not hearing what I'm saying, bro. You're not hearing what I'm saying. They didn't utilize these consoles' hardware. This game doesn't look that much better on PC. It still looks like shit in motion. Have you seen the backgrounds, my man? Overall production of the game is very shitty, is what I'm saying. Very, very shitty. Now, listen, all jokes aside, you may be a Tekken fanboy, cool. But comparing the quality of that to a Mortal Kombat X or even or Injustice or even Killer Instinct, it's night and day. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest. You know? It looks, you know, and that was crazy. Maybe the graphics look a little dumbed down on YouTube. I had a problem with the visuals when it looks, you know, when they were showing it, period. It didn't look that great to me, you know? You know? Hey, my man D Nasty, you got spamming in every goddamn game. You got cheesing in every goddamn fighter. Like, stop it. That's fighter. You get that one little sweet kid, you can do that shit from here to the turn of time. That's just fight. I'm talking about the overall production of the game is very, very lackluster, is what I'm saying. Very. Even the arcade mode, the story mode, or whatever, it looks very cheesy and dated compared to what the competitors are giving them. That's all I'm saying, you know? Like Japan, and they just can't compete anymore with the EAs, the Activisions. They can't. You know, can we name how many AAA games have came out of Japan this generation? What, Final Fantasy 15? You know, I wouldn't even say Tomb Raider because Square Enix didn't make it. They just made it. I forgot the name of the company that actually does it. Anyway, but you know, at this generation, how many AAA games have came out of Japan? I rest my case. You know, that's all. The Omega Loser said nothing tops Tekken. Bruh. First of all, what's going on, Omega? I haven't spoken to you in forever, man. Hey, bruh. I need you at the front of the congregation. Listen, I don't think you maybe you just joined in. Maybe you're not understanding what I'm saying. I like Tekken. I'm a huge fighting fan. You know, I like fighters. It is what it is. But the game looks like shit compared to its competitors. The overall production and the quality value is horrible. The net code, horrible. Lag. That shit is moving like 3 frames per second online. And I got 150 up, 150 down. My man left slammer said, "Oh, you are talking about graphics." My man, listen, bro. First of all, I ain't gonna even. First of all, thank you for joining the live stream. You're not getting what I'm saying, my man. I'm gonna say it to you like this. I'm gonna use my song language for you, bro. Listen, comparing Tekken 7, regardless of what you may like more, maybe you may be like Mortal Kombat. That's not what I'm saying. The overall value of what they give you, the you know what I mean, the story, you know, the content, the deal is shit. They got 1D background. Them shit ain't even 2D. They 1D is 2017, man. Look at the background. Look at, you know what I mean? And look at DOA 5. DOA 5 came out 3 years ago. Look at that compared to fucking Tekken. I'm not saying which one you may like better, but come on, bro. The game is not even 900p on the PlayStation 4. Come on, man. They have ass made this game. Even better. Tekken is using Unreal Engine 4. Injustice is using Unreal Engine 3. Come on, man. You say, shit. That's all, bro. You know, I'm not gonna make this too long. You know what I'm about to do. What I do best. I'm about to hop on Beam and beat the dog shit out of somebody. That's what I do, though, bro. I do what I do. Niggas get this work. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to hop on. I'm about to read the link right here. So if you want to see how shitty Tekken really looks, listen. It's crazy. The sad part because I do enjoy it. I like Tekken. When it's working, I like Tekken. I like to talk shit, have fun, play with you guys. But the net code is horrible. The game runs like shit online. Literally, sometimes like 2 frames a second. But here's my link. Gonna rock out with me and yeah, hit the like button. I don't know. A Japanese developer, you got to step your game up, man. Listen, even Kojima said that Japanese developers got to step their game up, bro. Now, these ain't my words. These are Lord's words here, bro. Like, come on. This ain't no 2-bit hustle. See, the problem is, my man, you out there praying to the mini-face guys. I'm stop bugging. I'm just fucking with you, bro. You out there praying to the false guys. See, I'm just bugging, fucking with you, bro. But anyway, I'm out of here. Mr. Boy next December 20. Can rock out with me online right now. Right now. Go! Right now. Let's make it happen. Yeah.